What is up, guys? So Charles Oliveira weighed in on where he views himself in the light heavyweight GOAT, ranking, and he had this to say about himself: most bonuses, most submissions, most finishes. What else? I'm breaking records. There are no arguments against facts. I'm the chosen one. That's the reality. So for Charles Oliveira, he kind of views himself already as a light heavyweight GOAT, and honestly, I get the argument towards it. Most finishes, most bonuses, most submissions, and I believe UFC history, definitely most submissions. And he has a pretty impressive track record. I mean, we look at what he was able to do against Dustin Poirier. We look at what he was able to do against Justin Gaethje, against Michael Chandler. And even in his most recent fight with Justin Gaethje, I will admit that I underestimated Charles Oliveira. He has power in his hands. He is a good striker, and he is someone that will not quit. But where I have to draw the line, guys, is when he calls himself the light heavyweight GOAT, because I still believe that title still kind of belongs to Khabib, guys. I mean, even though Oliveira, again, has the most finishes, most submissions, and all those extra things, guys, right? When we talk about pure dominance and someone who is really able to just absolutely pummel and eradicate the competition, I mean, Khabib honestly just remains undefeated, right? Because sure, I believe Oliveira was able to submit Justin Poirier and Justin Gaethje much quicker than Khabib was able to. But let's look at the fashion that those fights happened. I mean, Khabib was someone who was completely dominant in all of his fights. I mean, he quite literally took like no damage, and he was able to go out there and pretty much control the tempo of the fights. At no point was Khabib ever really in that much trouble in any of his fights against not Oliveira, but against Gaethje, against Dustin Poirier, against all of them, guys. So again, he never was really able to. And yeah, guys, and that's in sharp contrast to Oliveira, who we've seen get dropped numerous times by Dustin Poirier, who we've seen get dropped by Michael Chandler, who we've seen getting dropped by Justin Gaethje. So even though Oliveira has all these credentials, for me personally, it's really hard to say he's a light heavyweight GOAT when we've seen a win as such a dominant champion, which was Khabib Nurmagomedov. So guys, yeah, that's where I'm leaning in terms of the light heavyweight GOAT debate. I still believe it's Khabib, and he still has a pretty sizable lead over Charles Oliveira. This is not to knock Oliveira in any sense of way or anything like that, or to discredit anything he's been able to do and accomplish. He's a fantastic fighter, but I just cannot crown him as a light heavyweight GOAT, in my opinion, guys. But he definitely is there, and there definitely is a conversation to be had about that. So guys, yeah, those are a little bit of my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on the status of the light heavyweight GOAT. Is it Oliveira? Is it Khabib? And let me know in the comment section below, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.